Yeah, that was a pretty good ride, Flappy. Yeah, I wore a red shirt because I thought it'd be easier for everybody to see me when we're out on the road, don't you think? Oh, hi boys and girls. We were just coming down to check on our experiment. Do you guys want to go have a look and see how the eggs went? Okay, boys and girls, let's just start off with, do you remember the control? That is just to see what would happen to an egg if you just kept it the way it normally is. It's just normally in air. So we have a jar and it's labeled air and it's labeled control. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our egg out and we're just going to have a look at it. And it sounds about the same as it always has. It's still hard. Doesn't seem any different to me. So that's what an egg would look like if you just leave it out in air. Now let's see what happened with the egg that's in water. So let's put this very carefully back in the jar. All right, so if I get my spoon, dig out my egg, very carefully put it down on my plate, have a look. Feels about the same. Feels about the same as the one that was in the air. I don't think anything really happened in the water, except maybe it's a little bit cleaner. That's never a bad thing, I suppose. Alrighty, well let's see what happened with the one that was in vinegar. Let's get our spoon. Very carefully get it out. Oh, it feels slimy. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? It's squishy. Here, have a closer look. Look how squishy that is. It's amazing. Flappy, look how squishy it is. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Let's do it again. Look at that. Do you think it'll bounce? I suppose we can try. Let's have a look. Does sort of bounce. Let's get the egg that's in the air and see if it bounces. Huh. Oh no, that cracked. Did you hear that? That's not good. Yeah, that definitely doesn't bounce. Let's try this one again. Oop, slimy little fella. Ah, look at it. That's kind of neat. Wonder how high we can bounce it from. Let's find out. So what did you think of that, Flappy? Yeah, I know. I was a bit surprised that the egg could bounce when it was dropped from so high off the ground. It didn't seem like much, but it actually bounced. I mean, it probably would have broken if it was a normal egg, but it bounced. That's really weird. Okay, boys and girls, something else Flappy and I noticed was that when we had an egg and we just let it soak for 24 hours, which is one whole day, which is from lunchtime one day to lunchtime the next, we found that the egg didn't bounce quite as well, and we found that the egg still had some of the shell left on it. So for this experiment, we went a little bit longer than a day. So we went from lunchtime yesterday till it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon today, about the time you get out of school. So just from about lunchtime till the end of school, longer than a day. So it's not much longer, but we found that the eggshell did turn into carbon dioxide and remember all those little bubbles when the calcium carbonate broke down into that gas that caused the bubbles that stuck to the shell? Well, we found that was probably about the perfect amount of time.